Hi everyone, this is Anson from AnsonAlex.com, and in this video I'm going to provide my reaction to Apple's announcements at WWDC 2014, which happened just a couple days ago. A number of new features were announced, and I'm going to give you some of the highlights in this video. So first of all, Mac OS 10.10 Yosemite was announced with some really cool features, one of those being the iCloud Drive. When users take pictures on their iOS devices, their iPads and iPhones, those photos will automatically be uploaded to iCloud, which is very similar to the photo stream that Apple currently has for the iOS devices. But photo stream right now is limited to 1,000 pictures, and if you were to bring your photo stream on a new device, it's only going to bring in some of the most recent ones from the last month, which hurts users a lot because they end up losing their photos. They think they're saved there and then they're gone. So I'm expecting a much more robust photo stream type feature that will prevent data loss from users losing all of their very important pictures. So that's a big one. That's important. The next one is, and this one, other things are already doing that, other services, but you're now going to be able to answer your phone calls on your computer, which is something that is great that it's happening, but it kind of needs to be done because if you use Google Voice or another voice over IP platform, you can already do that. So Apple kind of had to do that, and it's coming out here in Yosemite. There's also enhanced features in Apple's Spotlight. So Spotlight allows you to search your computer for all of your files and folders, but now you can use Spotlight on your Mac to actually search Google, Wikipedia, and it also features some enhanced previews. You're going to get bigger images when you search Spotlight, which I think this is great because I've been saying for years now that the whole tradition of creating folder structures and hierarchies is going to disappear with increased search speeds and indexing powers of things like Spotlight. So you don't have to worry about which folder your files are in. When you need to find it, just search Spotlight. It indexes so fast that you don't need that folder structure anymore. So it's great to see Apple is actually enhancing that feature even a little bit more. Now let's also talk about iOS 8, another thing that we expected to come out of Apple's announcements at WWDC 2014. iOS 8 has something that I've been waiting for that I am so excited for, and that is the Health Kit. The Health Kit is a new app and actually device that you can use to monitor your health, such as your heart rate and your blood pressure. And this is just the tip of the iceberg, if you ask me. Health is one of those things that has really taken advantage of increased technology in the last few years. So what we're going to see is when you wake up in the morning, wouldn't it be nice to just take a look at your phone and you can see your blood pressure, your heart rate, your cholesterol, your white blood cell count, if you have a cold, any of these type of things. And that's just going to increase and increase. Apple is allowing third-party companies to use the API to get into this Health Kit so they can develop their own devices to monitor your health. And we're going to see huge improvements in us being able to monitor what's inside our body, the statistics of our body, of our computer and everything that we're running here in the biological world. So that is going to be a great feature. I'm super excited just for the future of health and technology in general, and it's glad to see that Apple's on the same page with that. We also have Predictive Text for messaging in iOS 8. So if you're typing a word or a sentence, Apple or iMessage will learn what type of sentences that you usually type, how you talk to people, and it will give you options to finish off your sentence or your word so you can type things even faster. You know, we always have that problem of the small keyboard. We don't have 10 fingers to use, we have 2, so we can't type quite as fast on our phones, and hopefully this will help typing on the phones catch up with typing on a computer. So that's a great little new feature there. And then we also have some improvements to iMessaging here in iOS 8, which is really trying to compete with some of the apps that people are using, like WhatsApp, I think is one of the most popular ones, where you can send voice messages, you can send video messages. So that's now going to be available in iMessage in iOS 8. You'll be able to respond with just a voice text. There's enhanced features for group messaging. You can add and remove group users. So there's a lot of cool new features in iMessage as well. And hopefully some of the stability issues will be fixed as well with people having problems activating iMessage. So we got some things that we expected in this announcement. We have the new OS for Mac. We have the new OS for mobile devices, and there's some really, really cool features in there. Definitely excited about the Health Kit and the iCloud Drive, and finally being able to answer phone calls on my Mac when they come to my phone. So I'd love to hear what you all think in the comments section of this video here on YouTube. That's all I have for you right now. Stay tuned for the actual public release of iOS 8 and OS 10.10 Yosemite coming this fall. This is Anson from AnsonAlex.com.